At any rate, here's a book that I wrote at the suggestion of Jim Hightower, Jim Hightower is to the left of everybody in the world. Thank you. If I can reach one person out there, I think I'm a success. But Jim is a populist. I mean, Jim really stands up for the people. And he suggested to tell the people who my heroes were, and that would tell them who I was. And I thought that was pretty wise. Didn't help me win the election, particularly. But at any rate, so I came up with 23 people, I researched them, and lo and behold, I found out that these people's lives were tragedies, that for the most part, they were not what you would call successes. And I guess it was the obstacles, the tragedies, and the failures that they overcame that made them heroes. So after I wrote the book, I showed it around to some college kids who were counselors at my parents' camp up in Kerrville, Texas, in the hill country. And these kids are some from the best universities in Texas. They never heard of Barbara Jordan, they never heard of Molly Ivens, and they never heard of Audie Murphy. Now, I don't know if you folks in Canada know who these people are either. Audie Murphy, I don't know Audie was a soldier. Audie was the most decorated soldier in World War II. And since he was only 5'6" and weighed 110 pounds, which was the average weight of a woman, of a young girl in America at the time, he was rejected by every force, every branch of the military. But they just didn't calculate, you know, the indefinables. And this guy, I mean, it was absolutely amazing. His father ran off when he was 2 years old. His mother died sometime later. He was left with 11 siblings. And he was a kid. I mean, he was like 13 or 14 years old. It's ridiculous. They were just broke. I mean, they were living in the forest. And Audie was shooting squirrels with his rifle, you know, to feed the kids. And Audie said later that Ronald Reagan and John Wayne fought the war in Hollywood, but that he and all the guys who never came back fought to buy the freedom that the rest of us cherish and abuse, which is a pretty good sense. At any rate, I decided when these kids never heard of these people in this book, I decided that if I ever am governor of Texas, this will be mandatory reading in the public school. I mean, I may be totally delusional. I think I'm going to be governor of Texas now. There was somebody here tonight, was it Howie? Who was it that said they tried to send money to us and our people called it back and said, we can't take it, it's illegal or some bullshit like that? It's next time we're taking it, okay? All right. So, anyway, I'll be over there along with Brian, and Brian and I are both reducing our carbon footprint pretty drastically with the CDs and the books. So we'll see you all over there afterwards.